Were you at the harbor?
I can't take you seriously. I cannot. Oh my God.
Were you at the harbor?
No, I wasn't at the harbor.
Where were you?
I was at home on the phone with you.
Oh yeah, we were talking. So did you see what happened at the harbor?
No, but I heard about it. Alright, so it says, to our officers at the harbor tonight, protect each other and don't fall into the trap that they're only kids. Some are criminals. Keep the current policies and consent decree in mind. If ordered to arrest, put the name of the on-scene officer commander in our reporting.
But they are kids.
I mean, they were our age, so I mean, yeah, we are kids.
Well,
we're not criminals. I mean, just because they were fighting doesn't mean they were criminals.
Exactly.
Whatever.
They're only saying we're criminals because we're black. Say it. Because we're black. That's the only reason. Okay. Yeah.
The intent to arrest.
Yep.
Little black kids.
Didn't
you know
even want
kids.
to observe the situation. They were just ready to go at it full speed, ready to put the cuffs on them. Go at it. Look at the comments.
Headbot. I think it's Headbot. He said, cops, don't trust kids. One might have a gun. Kids, don't trust cops. They all have guns.
Yeah. Right.
Someone else called the police department Nazis.
Oh.
I mean, I don't really feel any kind of way. I mean, I grew up here. I feel, well, I'm not going to say like safe, but I feel safe in like my own neighborhood, mostly close to my house. Yeah. So I don't really go out. Like on Memorial Day, I just stay in the house. Yeah. Like I said, I wouldn't really even try to go down the harbor.
I wouldn't necessarily say everyone's looking for trouble. Mostly everyone's just looking for fun. But yeah, my mom doesn't let me go down the harbor during any like holidays specifically for that reason, that so many people are going to be down there, and you know, with many people come many problems. So.
Oh wow! During the summer, I'm usually doing youth works.
Yeah, usually working, something to occupy me, but to also keep me safe in a building with not a lot of people. And so I feel like if I'm indoors, I'm more likely to be safer than I am outside where most people locate. Like I don't go to carnivals or nothing that they have. There was also a fight at the carnival. What was that, like 2 months ago?
We can't go anywhere, but it's okay.
Oh yeah, we can't go anywhere.
Yeah, I usually stay at home too.
Yeah, just in the house. That's all.
So around my house, there's not really anywhere to go. So around my house, it's a playground, but a woman got shot at that playground. There's a lot of drug dealers on that around that playground. And down the street is Forest Park, and people hang out at Forest Park. There's always a lot going on at Forest Park. People are doing drugs on the bleachers. I mean, it's not really much to do but stay in the house. So,
from what I saw online, everyone thought it was fun. Well, the youth, they thought it was fun. They would like to do it again.
Yeah, I don't think they want to have deal with all the fights and the police again.
Yeah.
I think they just want to hang out with each other and have fun down the harbor. Because I mean, like I said, there's nowhere else to go. It's like we have rec centers anymore. So
yeah,
the only place to go is the harbor. But as for the fights, I think they didn't really plan for that to happen.
Mm-hmm. There are 40 rec centers in Baltimore.
Oh, I clicked that.
But only 9 stay open on the weekend.
It says kids out at 6:30 p.m. Folks complaining about kids roving on weekends. Of the 40-ish rec centers left in the city, do you know how many are actually open on weekends? Last time I checked, 8 were open past 9.
So that's why we congregate in places like the harbor or White Marsh Mall. Even all the curfews that they have in the mall and all the security, they have tracking us every step we take while we're in the mall. Things like that. Just because we don't have rec centers, we need a place to go. So when we go there, we put fear in other people. I guess just because the amount of us it is. What do you think? It's just because we're black? What do you think?
I don't know, Lacey. What causes people to fear is because, usually when it is big crowds of, and this goes for any race, when it's big crowds of kids, it's always something going on. If there was if we were say everyone downtown was all white. If there was a few fights, it was at least 3 fights, the homeless person, the guy on the bike, and the 2 girls. If they were white, I feel like it would still be the police would still come after them. Not come after them, but do something about it. But being black, it just adds to the stereotype that we can't go anywhere. We're always causing a ruckus. But
even if it was a group of white teens, I don't think they would be as aggressive. I don't think that tweet would have went out of them saying they're not these kids. I think they would have been more lenient if it was a group of white teenagers rather than black teenagers.
Oh yeah, they probably just talked to them.
Yeah, they probably just said, all right kids, go home. But with us, hands on the ground, get down. Oh sorry, that's kind of dark. It's true. Sorry. So there was a Baltimore Finsta. It was just a fake Instagram page that everyone went well, it had 32,000 followers, right? It had 32,000 followers. Everyone followed it. We followed it. They mostly posted things that happen in schools, like fights or dance challenges and everything. But on Saturday, I think it was, they made a post like, everyone come out to the harbor. And everyone came out to the harbor. And then that happened. And then a few hours later, like either a few hours later or the next day, they ended up posting the fights also. But when we checked yesterday, the whole page was completely gone. Like, it got deleted.
Yeah, I followed it because they had like people my age. They posted like other people's prom pictures from like different schools. Cause like usually we just talk to people that go to the same school that we go to, but on the page it had like everyone around the city and stuff.
Yeah, it wasn't all negative. They did post positive stuff like that, like proms and the dance challenges. It was like a little competition between schools, so that was nice to see. But I guess since they posted the fight, that's why it got deleted. Someone reported it, I guess.
They kind of did start the thing at the harbor, though.
Yeah, it kind of did start it, but
I feel like if they didn't post it, it wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, but I don't think they meant for it to go that far. They just said everyone come out to the harbor. I think they meant it to be a fun gathering rather than it to take that turn towards violence. I don't think they meant that. I've mostly followed it for the unity, even though some of it was kind of negative. It was nice that everyone in Baltimore followed it and everyone knew about it, because it was like our own little personal secret between teens that we could all talk about, personally and, bond over. Yeah, it was really just a few. It wasn't even the whole group. It was just those few fights. It wasn't even...
It had to be at least like six kids.
Yeah, all together. They said
and then they
blamed
6 arrests.
And then they blamed the whole group. The whole Baltimore City teams. We were all there.
Right. It was at least 500 of us.
500.
It really was only like 40.
Yeah. Everyone wasn't even there. So I feel like they really blew it out of proportion and on the media than it actually was. I mean, it was serious, but not as serious as they were making it seem.
They made it seem like it was a whole nother riot downtown, but
a part 2 Baltimore riots, but it was just a few group of teens. So yeah, that really made us look bad. I'm kind of mad at them. I feel like if we had a rec center, we could teach these kids to do better and learn better and know not how to act when they actually go out to places. Because, if you have people that don't have a place to go, they don't know how to act when they actually get to go places.
Right.
So, yeah.
I think the community could have did better. Because, like, downtown, yeah, really everyone, but downtown is nowhere for, like, specifically for, like, younger people. I used to go to Ocean City and they had like teen clubs and like little teen activities that you can just go do, and it wasn't free. You'd have to pay like at least $2 or $3, but it was somewhere for us to be instead of like being on the beach or on the boardwalk doing whatever. So I feel like if we had like places to go like that, it would be a lot better.
I guess you could go down to Harbor. That's one place. You have the mall, you have skating, you have bowling.
No one really bowls anymore, really.
That's something I didn't do, though.
You can go to the movies. Did you say movies?
Movies.
Yeah, you can just go to the movies. But not really, because when you go, they want to ask for your ID.
Yeah, can't even get in the movies anymore.
I feel like the harbor was meant for, like, white tourists, so they can have somewhere to go. Alright, so, like, to the adults, I would say it's not the whole... of course, it's going to be a few bad seeds, but... out of all of us, I mean, like me and Lacey, we were at home where we were supposed to be, and even for the people that were downtown that didn't even fight, I feel like they didn't do anything, so I feel it shouldn't have been a problem. And like for people my age, you just gotta do better on all, because like you guys know what's wrong, you guys know what's right.
I think the adults should just relax a little bit, and maybe if you want things to change, maybe you should take some action yourself and actually help us. You could open the rec centers. It's 40 rec centers. Why are only 9 open on the weekends? Was it 9 open?
I think she said 8.
Oh, only 8 open on the weekends? Maybe you guys could do something to help us. Instead of just blaming us and blaming the parents, maybe you could do something to help us and stop making tweets on Twitter. Just help us out and get out here in the streets and actually do something about it. And then as far as the teenagers, I know you guys were just looking for fun, but you actually found trouble, so just do better next time, because we got a whole summer ahead of us, and I don't want to be hearing about this all summer. It's just going to be annoying.
Bye.